There are many ways to define our fragile existence, many ways to give it meaning.
Good morning YouTube, Kent here from Sweden. Hope everyone is having a wonderful day. A lot on my mind today because there's a lot going on in the Middle East now. First of all, the small revolution in Tunisia that made the president, the dictator, to go a couple of weeks ago has now spread all over the Middle East. So in Egypt today there's a big chance of really mass demonstration on the streets in Cairo. Mubarak has been in dictatorship and backed by the US for 35 years now. So it's going to be an interesting and scary day. And even there's been protests in Yemen, and I mean the government in Lebanon, new prime minister there is on a shaky ground. So there's a lot of things going on in the Middle East, and the West can just watch and see what happens. We cannot interfere in any way. So the whole thing started really with just going to be a problem in the future, and that is food, basic food. If you don't have food, you have to go out to the street and protest because of the lack of wealth distribution even in those poor countries. People are, like in the West, a lot of people are living on just day-to-day basic, living from paycheck to paycheck. Over there in the Middle East country there are rich people that are grabbing the money, and like the president in Tunisia, he took, I think it was 1.5 ton of gold when he left the country. Hello. So of course the people are very angry down there, and we saw the riots in London, so there's an uprise in the people's mind that we are fed up with the system we have, and when we have problem with the basic things like food, people can't stand it anymore. So let's see what happened in Egypt. Let's hope not people get hurt or anything, and I hope for a good outcome there, but I'm doubtful. I think this is going to spread like a tsunami in the Middle East, and I don't know where it's going to end. And concerning the economy, oh man, there's such a big bubble in the world now building up, so I don't know where to start, but we've been propping up this economy with just pumping in money in the system in Europe and the US. I think, I just have a feeling, I don't know how long they can hold this bubble up, but I really have a bad feeling about it. Personally, I'm taking out all the money from my account, trying to buy metals, whatever, food, just to save some things. I don't know if it's going to take years but the economy is going to just crash soon. I just have a feeling about it. Here in Sweden, they're just looking at Sweden now as an example of how you should run your economy, and in Davos, the economic meeting there, Sweden is just like a star right now. I don't know what they've really done, but here in Sweden we are creating jobs. The working market is getting better, but of course if the Eurozone is going down and the US is going down, of course it's going to affect us too, so we have to be prepared too. But I just have a gut feeling that quantitative easing 3 is going to come in the US, and the battle between China and the US is not going to be on the currency crisis. It's not going to calm down, it's going to get worse. So and the comics market with the silver and gold, there's so much going on behind the scenes that people don't know. I don't even know, but I just can feel that something is wrong, and the deficit plan for the US next year is $1.55 trillion, and the states have their own deficits. And I mean, how long can they keep this charade up? It's unbelievable. And I just feel for the people, because you have 5% in the Western country that holds 90% of all the wealth. What kind of a system is that? So I'm not a doomer that wants things to fall down, but we have to have a change in our behaviors. So I think it's going to be shaky years. I don't know when it's going down, but I think it's sooner than later, so be prepared. Yeah, and I just have to comment on the Obama speech, the State of the Union speech. I managed to watch 10-15 minutes and I just shake my head and said, oh Jesus. Because politicians nowadays, here in Sweden, in Europe, they're just puppets. They are run by the system, how it's... We are just stuck in a corner and they can't really do anything. We are in a pit hole, we can't get out of it. So the politician is just lip talking and there's no real change. There's nothing real coming out of it. I just wish that some politicians should just stand up and say how it is, but that's not how it works. Here in Sweden, of course, we have a freer media and stuff like that, and the politicians are more down to earth here, but still they're slaves under the capitalistic system we have, so they can't really do anything. We have a bunch of money that we can distribute in the society and do what the markets say, and we are creating jobs. Sweden is like a star in Europe now with creation of getting out of the recession we were in, and of course things are looking better here, but we are so interconnected with other countries, so it's really, if US is going down and Europe is going down, of course it's going to affect us too. So yeah, I wish we had more upstanding politicians that could really do something, but that's not how it is. Yeah, on a happier note, I was just watching this series with Kathy Bates, Harry's Law, the first 2 episodes, and it didn't get such a good review in the US, but I really liked the guy there. I didn't know what his name was. He was a good actor, so it was quite funny to watch. But the main thing I wanted to say about this is that in the courtroom, they talked a lot about, I mean, the truth there, about population growth, and there was small details in that series that I really liked, that was really honest and upright, talking about how it is in the world right now. So it's going to be interesting to watch, so I can recommend that series. Harry's Law, maybe it was a little slow start, but I think it's going to pick up, so it's going to be interesting to watch, so try to see that series. Yeah, I'm just gonna end this video with just telling that 2011, the start of 2011 has really been crazy. I mean, there's a lot of dots in my mind that's coming together. We have the bird deaths and a lot of volcanoes. The earth is just, it's changing somehow, and on the politicians and economy, I just feel it's like on a respirator. And maybe we need to go through some changes here on Earth. We need some kind of a transformation to something else. I can't see what is on the other side of that tunnel, but I think mankind is on the brink for a big change. As I said in earlier videos, it's just a fact. In the future we have to go from growth to negative growth. So we have to really prepare in our mind how that future is going to look. And I have to prepare my kids the best way I can. And I have to prepare friends and relatives I have to explain how the future is going to look. It's not easy because we are just blocked in the mainstream media outlet that is out there. So we have internet to do our best, and we are a lot of people that are just growing in size, that is waking up to the reality. So I'm trying to stay positive, but at the same thing, I have 2 kids, and I don't think the future is looking so bright, but we have to work together to try to solve this earth problem we are facing in the coming years. So, but keep your hope and keep working to do your best to build a better world. On that note, I have to wish you a happy weekend. I hope you do something fun with it, and let's hope things doesn't escalate in the Middle East too much. Take care, bye.